I'm Olivia Reeves. This is Local 3, and the golden edition of Friday Night Football starts now.
From Local 3 Sports, this is Friday Night Football with Ben Bobick, Samantha Cassano, and Greg Glover.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City. Nobody does food like Food City. And Sonic. Sonic.
And now, Friday Night Football.
You're not going to find another show in town with an Olympic gold medalist kicking it off. And you're not going to find another show in town like this one, period. Let's keep this intro short and sweet. No need for anything dumb and poetic this time. Welcome to week 2 of Friday Night Football. We got everyone playing tonight. So let's kick this thing started. Now let's take things over to Robbie T for another great week 1 matchup. Ray County visiting Saudi Daisy. I don't need to explain to you what it means if you ain't from Saudi. But the Golden Eagles certainly have something to say about it. Plus, both have new head coaches, and they'd surely like to stay in their town's good graces. Don't want to turn loving into hatred, that's for sure. Look at the magic from photojournalist Shane Perry. He shows up and the Trojans are in the middle of scoring. Aiden Hollis going for the long tutter. He puts Saudi Daisy up 2 scores. The Golden Eagles, no, they're not taking that. No sirree. They clap right back. Jack Chauncey Odom powering his way into the end zone as Ray County cuts their deficit to 7 in the second half. Odom ain't done. He says, now Saudi's thinking about me every night. Oh, it's that Big O espresso, baby. Have yourself a night, kid. What a game. This would end up being a great game. Ray County wins 49-42. East Ridge playing host to Marion County. The Warriors coming to the big city back-to-back weeks, too. This one for real. This Pioneers defense was trying to show they were for real. Elisha Golden and Harry Strickland combined for the sack for the Pioneers. Marion really controlled this one, but boy, did East Ridge have some splash plays like this one. DeMarcus Scruggs to Devarian Evans, who goes up for it, and like Clifford Franklin, he comes down with a big play for the Pioneers, but the Warriors have had enough, and we're looking at Ashton Martin, touchdown. Marion County's the real deal again this season. They win 40-0 over East Ridge to kick it off. Over at the McCauley School, Big Blue beginning a new era with a new head coach as they welcome in CCS, and the Chargers faithful, well, they don't have shirts, so there's that. McCauley on the move, and this is a combo we're going to hear often. Elliot Drapeau to Jacob Lamontagne. Your first down, sire. Some T to go with it, or some key. Keelan Seam toting the rock. He finds the end zone with ease. Now they do the chant. That Big Blue student section, always bringing it. Now credit to CCS. They were fighting. This is a prime example. J.D. Hollingsworth, Mr. Holly, refusing to go down. The Chargers would get 3 there, but Big Blue, they are who they are. Drapeau, easy fling to Teddy Winfield. And the 2024 season has taken flight for McCauley. Blue Tornado win big, 41-3 over CCS. Let's kick it to the scoreboards for the first time tonight. Boy Buchanan, winners over Chattanooga Prep Central, 40-12 over Ottawa. The Blue Raiders, keep an eye on them this season. They win over Clinton in the opener. And we have Polk County, 46-0 over Copper Basin. Whitwell, 27-0 over Huntland. Grace Baptist, 63-0 over Lookout Valley. Signal Mountain, that's a big win for the Mark Mariakis-led Eagles squad. We didn't get the final on the Sale Creek Midway game. We did know Midway was up by 8.5, and Silverdale goes down at White County. We got one more, don't we? And this one is a shocker here. You do not see this too often. Oliver Springs beats South Pittsburgh by 20. And Koala Creek shut up by Chattooga. Chattooga 2-0, hasn't given up a single point all season long.
Here's your pick for the Friday Night Football Play of the Week, brought to you by Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. We keep players in the game.
And it was the first one the fans got to vote for, and Chattooga has spoken. Special teams matters, people. Matthew Bryant just straight up beats his man and gets home to block the Lafette field goal. This was a huge play as it stopped the Ramblers' momentum. The Indians would then score, and they would also shut out Lafette in their week 1 opener because of it. Now, round 2, the Bebo Straighter, it made it past round 1 because, well, I'm the one that kind of does the show, so I guess I could just get to put it in myself. Show you the key moment in which this works. You see Matthew Bryant, he beats his guy completely there, and you see the guy's hand right there as well. He's like, he should have just held him, brought him back. And shout out the holder, too, because, again, special teams matter. This is a great hold here by the Lafette holder. But now it's just leg versus speed. Speed wins, ball that way. Chattooga takes it, And the Indians are undefeated this year, haven't given up a single point. That was a fun first block of Friday Night Football. Let's keep the fun going. We'll see you after the break.
Cheer on with the Friday Night Football Cheerleaders of the Week, sponsored by FMO Furniture, Chattanooga's newest family-owned furniture store.
Are you ready for the Mountaineers? Oh, yeah! 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 Let's go, Mountaineers!
Shout out to the Nears Cheer Squad, keeping it real for us. Now, when it comes to programs here in Hamilton County, Tyner and Red Bank are the cream of the crop. The Rams, 2 years removed from a state title. The Lions have been oh so close to recreating some of that 2000 magic. A heavyweight battle in week 1 of the season, so it is not a coincidence we were there, because with these two squads in the same dang city on the same dang night, we had a real sixth sense this was going to be a good one. The Tyner Rams paying the Den a visit. Lions up 14-0 at the break, and it's because of defense like this. Peep Austin Barnwell shoots through, does a great job of tackling in the runner in open space. Believe we call that a tackle for a loss. We show love to the kickers on this program. After a great stand by the Tyner defense, it's Joey Thompson knocking the 28-yarder through the pipes, make it 17-0 Lions. Rams need to get it going on offense. They go for it on 4th and 9, and look who it is making another play. Have yourself a night, Austin Barnwell. He was the sharpest tool in the shed for Red Bank tonight. But the Tyner D again forcing a 4th and 19 from the 26-yard line. Well, if you're the Lions, you just got to go for it, right? Oh, they do, and they get it. Logan McGinnis in a bucket to Drayden Collier. That's making a big-time play in week 1 and finding yourself on the tube. Red Bank cruises in from there to earn a season-opening win over Tyner, 24-8 at home. Let's roll over to Notre Dame. You want to talk about a crowd? I missed kickoff waiting in line to get in. Walker Boundley visiting from Bradley County for the opener. Mustangs wasting no time. Dosing stummed the Roman Yulo. Yulo refusing to go down. Get off me, son. It's big boy football. Yulo puts the Stangs up 6-0 early, but shout out Notre Dame. They get the ball and they go right down the field. E.J. Carter. He's going to get the edge, gain the edge, and after a nifty 2-point conversion, Notre Dame leads 8-6. Walker Valley right down the field again, and undoubtedly it's the touchdown of the night. The ball's fumbled at the goal line, but it's going to be recovered by Walker Valley lineman Lane Kelly. The Lane train with a touchdown in week 1. He's all pumped up as he should be, but now the defense has a reason. Notre Dame completes the pass, but this one's going to be coughed up. Braylon Beard all over it. He recovers it deep in Irish territory to set up the offense. The end zone says, "Hey, Stangs, I heard we're back together." And Walker Valley says, "And you'll have to taste Zeke Garrison, too." Mustangs go up 2 scores, and they never look back. Big score in this one. They win the opener 54-28 over Notre Dame. Now to Hurricane Hill. East Ham hosting Hickson. Canes on the doorstep. Canes in the end zone. Jaden Haywood opens the scoring for the season. East Ham leads 7-0. Hurricanes driving again, but the Wildcats defense, they've had enough. Alfonso Revezo gets to the QB first, and they swarm after. Big-time sack from the Hickson D, and it gives their offense just a little juice. Luke Finch looks left, he looks right, and he goes right over the middle, baby. Beautiful read and pass to Adams Billingsley. Rumbles, bumbles, stumbles for a big gain. But Finch got ahead of himself a bit too soon. This pass goes a little high, and LaDarryl Jenkins says, "I'll take that, thank you very much." Big takeaway from the Canes D, and it was their night. They take down the Wildcats 39-15 on Hurricane Hill. Let's kick it back to the scoreboards. Tryon squeaks by Dade County. Dalton gets shut out at home. Butler wins 18-6 over Gordon Central. Gordon Lee 5-point winners over Lafayette. Hey, how about LFO giving Heritage a game? The Generals win by 7. Ringgold, their first region win in week 2 over Murray County. Armurchie winners by 3 over Ridgeland. Coosa shuts out Southeast, and Scottsboro shuts out Fort Payne.
It's time to catch all the fun on the Friday Night Football Fan Cam.
And it was a special night in Pikeville, and per some of the locals, this is their biggest gate of the year when Sequatchie County comes to town. So it made for a true Friday night atmosphere, and Local 3's Emily Sanchez captured some of the fun in our Week 2 Fan Cam.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Game of the Week, sponsored by Warren & Griffin, your local 5-star law firm, supporting high school football for decades. We don't just put up billboards, we put down roots.
When looking at the list of games this week, we had the opposite of slim pickings for the Game of the Week selection. But one stood out. The battle for Chief Roaring Eagle. Need we say more? Bledsoe County hosting Sequatchie County. And it was a special night in Pikeville as they renamed their stadium, but there was business to take care of on the field as well. Samantha Casano, she's big business. She joins us live from the newly named Johnny Boynton Stadium. Samantha, great game. How did it all go down?
Hey, Ben, yeah, a very special night indeed here in Pikeville. Bledsoe County hosting Sequatchie County. It's fitting that this game came down to resiliency and grit, some of the hallmarks of John Boynton's career. John Boynton and some of his friends, family, and former teammates celebrating at halftime. But let's go back to the first quarter. The Warriors find the end zone with less than 30 seconds to go. Jonathan Thomas connects with Stonewall Farmer for the touchdown. Bledsoe County takes a 6-0 lead. Sequatchie County ties things up midway through the second. Sam Evans finds Jackson Tate for the 19-yard score. The extra point is blocked, so it's 6-6. The Warriors go back in front before the half. Thomas airs a pass out to Justin Melton. For the second straight quarter, Bledsoe County takes a late lead. The Tribe trailed 13-6 in the third when Evans fakes the throw. Payson Hicks punches it in. We're back to a tie ball game. Less than 2 minutes to go in the quarter and Bledsoe County does it again. Justin Melton rushes in for the 2-yard touchdown, his second of the night. The Warriors go back on top 20-13. Up by double digits late in the fourth, Sequatchie County now with a Hail Mary attempt, but Evans' pass is intercepted by Zane Walker. That seals the game. Bledsoe County hangs on for the 23-13 win.
Now this is a game everybody looks forward to. It's everything. It's the best game of the year. It's the funnest game of the year. This is everything.
I'm just proud of them, very proud of them. And we are a physical football team, and that starts up front. But one thing that may set this group apart is our running backs and our wide receivers will block for each other, and they're very unselfish. And then defensively, we just played very relentless.
They came in here talking trash, and we're the underdogs. Everybody said they was going to win. We just know how to get it done. That's all. Hey, Manley, my boy, Manley!
That's all he's got to say. And by the way, this is the hardware in question. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty heavy, but I'm pretty sure that Bledsoe County is happy to be keeping this at home for another year. So Bledsoe County knocking off Sequatchie County. For now, live in Pikeville, Samantha Casano, Local 3 Sports.
It's time for the Friday Night Football Band of the Week with Greg Glover, sponsored by Armor Exteriors, your locally owned, not locally franchised exterior remodeling experts.
Friday Night Football took a Thursday night turn this time. We're Bradley Central for the Bradley Central Marching Band and the song Rep Your City. Bradley Central, your band of the week.
Last week was all about Georgia, and you know what? We didn't get enough. Big game feel in Chatsworth tonight. All ceiling fans thrown out the window. These fans were craving some fresh air, and they were craving seeing North Murray and Northwest Whitfield go at it on the Gridiron. North Murray and the All Grays tonight, they look good. Their play didn't early, though. This one pops and bops and pops. Walker Jones takes it the other way, and the Nears faithful were like, please, please, please don't score. He didn't. The Carpet Monster got him at the 8. Can't say the same for Will Wade, not to be confused with the college basketball coach, Will Wade. Wade from Gavin Knuckles. Bruins go up 7-0. North Murray's turn to make a play. A Knuckles pass is going to be tipped off a receiver's hands and into the arms of Corbin Patterson. And he's got some wheels, son. Nears now in business in those All Grays. How about Hudson Hewlett just bringing this around town? He's got wheels. He sets up Nick Carter, and Carter, after this big run, says, I want it that way. He's going to score touchdown Mountaineers after this big play. But it's Northwest who has the last lap as they pick up the win 29-12. 2 wins this year, both on the road for the Bruins. And quickly, Bradley Central hosting McMinn County on Thursday night. Peep the Bradley defense here guarding that goal line. McMinn County switches up the plan. They're just going right down the gut this time. Someone in there crosses the plane. Cherokees take a 13-6 lead. The Bears defense was on point. McMinn County QB Luke Lawson going to be brought down by A.J. Bentley, but the Cherokees would have the last laugh as they were to win this one 16-13. Let's go to the scoreboards one final time. We got a few more to get to. North Jackson over Sylvania. North Sand Mountain shuts out Woodville. Andrews beats Rosman over there in North Carolina. Smoky Mountain winners. Asheville School winners. Franklin beats Murphy. And some big games yesterday. Christian Heritage won. Brainerd Howard tomorrow at 6. And we got Baylor and Raven Gap on ESPN on Sunday. And we leave quite an impression, 5, 10 and a half, plus a 15-minute show to be exact. We're off and running in 2024. We're not looking back. The fun has just begun, and we're happy to be along for the ride. Check out this show online at local3news.com after it's over. Have a lovely, lovely weekend, everybody.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City and Sonic Drive-Ins. We thank our local Food City for subs to feed our Friday Night Football crew. Get your sandwich party planner at your local Food City deli.